this cat is making me happy right now.
What up, it's Leo, and you know, this video isn't going to be a standard fun video that I usually try to make. It is my birthday, so happy birthday to me, but I wanted to make this video warning to you now, this video is not happy, it's not in any way gonna make you smile, maybe at some dumb things I say, but who knows. So I do warn you now, if you want to stop watching, you might as well go ahead and do so now. But if you want to hear the most personal video I've done thus far, then by all means, keep going. Quick PS, yes, my hair is silver. Deal with it. Now, let's start from the beginning. I've had a pretty shitty childhood. Something I'm not going to talk about, something very few people know, but let's just put it as crappy. And I've done several things that I'm not very proud of, but I don't regret a single one of them because I wouldn't be the person I am today. However, you know, a lot of people get depressed from getting bullied in high school and getting bullied, you know, and having all these issues in high school and stuff and middle school and whatnot. And thankfully, that wasn't me. I was the weird emo goth kid, like, you know, I'm the one that would wear, you know, all black every day. I had this pair of awesome checkered pants that I'd wear, like, that was me in school. And yeah, I got a few comments about it, and I got a few people talking crap and whatnot, but for the most part, you know, the people I hung out with and, you know, my boy Ruben and some of my other friends, you know, they never bullied me about it. Like I said, we'd all talk smack. Who doesn't talk smack in middle school, high school? But it was never anything that was said to me that made me feel put down. So my depression and anxiety did not come from that. My first encounter with depression and anxiety didn't come until about 4 years ago now. My grandfather died. And he was like my father, he was my role model, he was the person I look up to the most. And it hit me hard. I'd had, you know, anxiety and depression before, but I never knew what it was, you know? I never, like, fully acknowledged the fact that it was that. When my friend Krista died, I'm pretty sure I was depressed, but you know, I never really acknowledged it. I never knew that that's what that was. And that was the first time I actually realized, like, full on, I'm depressed. And the anxiety came because I've made a video about it. I didn't go see him before he died, it was his final request, and it just brought full-on anxiety. And I was never fully able to recover from that. Even to this day, I still battle to it every day. And that was the first time that that was the first time. And then when it really came into me, like when I hit rock bottom, was about a year and a half ago now, when my family split up. We decided to go separate ways and whatever. But I hit rock bottom there. I fully didn't want to do anything. I hated life. I hated myself. You know, part of it, yeah, probably was my fault and probably is my fault. And I hated myself. I hated the fact that I wasn't good enough. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought, you know, I was never worthy of anyone or anything. And, you know, I had a lot of panic attacks, a lot of anxiety that just consumed me all the time. And I would do it with drugs and with alcohol and other things to help me subdue it and help me keep it at bay. one thing I've always been really good at is putting up a front, putting up a smile and a face and be like, yeah, everything's good, everything's all right, I'm totally fine. Do you see the smile on my face right now? I'm completely 100% happy, when I'm truly not. And one thing I've always done with these videos is sometimes you guys can tell, especially if you come to the streams, you definitely know when I'm pissed off at the game or whatever emotion I have. I usually try to keep it as raw as possible because I don't want to have that fake ass attitude. But I know how to put it on whenever I'm not feeling it. It hit rock bottom. And ironically, my best friend was going through the exact same thing. And you know, we weren't even really friends at the time. And so we just started talking and just getting to know each other and whatnot. We bonded really quickly by being the same people, and that really helped me. So I guess like step one to beating that was finding a friend, finding somebody that I could confide to, you know, just really be able to open up with somebody, whoever it may be to you. You need at least one person that helps you, you know, just open up sometimes and just let it all out, whatever it may be. Which is kind of funny because I call her my treasure box. Because, you know, I say shit that I really don't say out loud to her, so it's kind of funny. Depression you can overcome. Depression is something you can beat. Depression is something that you can get through. Anxiety, however, stays with you your entire life. And it's the most unpredictable thing ever. You never know when it's coming. You never know when it's gonna happen to you. Next thing you know, you're just having a panic attack. You're just anxious as hell, and you have no idea why it's happening to you. One thing that I figured out was you can do it. You can beat it. You set your mind to it. You need something or someone that makes you want to beat it. You need a goal. You need a focus. Because when you're having anxiety and panic attacks, all you're thinking about is the worst things. All you're thinking about is, I want to kill myself. I want to end this. I want to not feel like this anymore. And you need someone or something, a goal, whether it's if you want to play football for the NFL or basketball in the NBA, you go for it. You train your hardest. You put everything you've got into it. If you do what I did and focus solely on your career and what you want to do, I put every single amount of energy and time I had into it. And now it's my girlfriend. She makes me want to be a better person. She makes me happy anytime I'm around her. This cat is making me happy. You need something or someone that brings that out in you. You need that push, you need that motivation that you can get from nowhere else except what drives you the most, what gives you the most passion in your life. And to me, that's the key to beating everything. That's the key to beating anxiety, depression, anything and everything that is wrong in your life. That is the key. Something that I take for granted a lot are my friends. You know, I'm not somebody who has a lot of friends and someone who doesn't open up easily. You know, my boy Ruben is probably the only guy friend that I actually like open up to and talk about serious shit with. But to everybody I play like basketball with and, you know, in high school and, you know, at the park and stuff, I'm different. I know I'm different. I'm weird. I know I'm weird. But I thank them so much for not bullying me and for not, you know, trying to put me down. So my biggest takeaway from it is do it. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, because all it's gonna do is set you back in life. Find that purpose, find that goal, and I promise you, you're gonna beat it. Because at one point in my life,
I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to end it all. I didn't want to be here. And I'm still here. So, until next time.